What it is, people? It's a busy day today, man. Back like I never left. Shit. But I gotta give y'all the news, man. Let y'all know what the fuck going on a round table of topics. So we got Quando Rondo, man. Look like my man waved a white flag, man. And this ain't no joking shit. You feel me? I ain't one of them because I understand where you coming from. But I got a take on it that might be different from others. You follow me? So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share. But Quando Rondo put up an Instagram post. Fuck everybody. I mean that shit. I fuck with a select few people. My circle's super tight. I fuck with Lord D, Trench, Los, Serial, Big Dude, and Lord Tim. It's too much going on. Yo, many fingers pointing. Too many people talking behind my back. I got too much weight on my shoulders. I'm standing on all 10. I love Pab like a fuck, but I'm not going to Cuz' funeral. I know where me and Cuz stand at. Fuck how anybody feel. Keep that shit to yourself. Nobody know what the hell I'm going through. I watched my homie die. I want to see a lot of y'all wake up and keep a level head after that. I'm focusing on myself, my little girl. That's who I'm living for all the time. I miss with her on top of all this. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not tied to no girl. Me and her have a mutual understanding. I'm solo rocking, and I mean that shit. Fuck you and whoever feel. Hit my bag up. I don't need no handout. Hashtag DOA. I'm not jump out gang either. Ain't no loyalty in this shit. I'm my own man. I laid my flag down. I'm not NH. Y'all ain't gotta ride for a nigga for real. There's no sense in me being part of y'all shit. Y'all fuck with the opposition. I don't give a fuck who failed. Hit fuck you. And if you can't feel where I'm coming from on this, you a bitch ass nigga, cause it don't take rock science to see what the fuck going on. Everybody already hate me. I ain't tripping on the extra hate. I'm about to focus on my family and the ones who really drop a tear if I die. A lot of people don't know, especially the dudes that's on the internet and motherfuckers be trolling. That shit hurt when you lose somebody close to you. Especially with his situation, him being right there. That boy probably had nightmares, man. And I get it. That's what he rap about. But people gotta understand about rap, yo. That shit is not reality. So what happened with Quando Rondo is the shit that he rapped about turned into his reality. And he can't take it. It's too much. Especially if he feel like that death was because of him. If he feel like he was the intended target, man, that pain hurt. That pain hurt. I'm telling you. I done been there. That shit is not nothing to play with. Not nothing to play with, man. He feel like he got backdoored some type of way. For real, it could come off like he telling. If people can read between the lines. But I ain't here to do that. I'm just here to give you the information. And he's saying he not neighborhood no more. They ain't riding with him. And that's another thing. When you get in them gangs, a lot of times you start thinking that it's something that it's not. I think in his reality, in his mind, he really expected every neighborhood crip across America to ride with him. Because maybe that's like that where he from. But outside of Savannah, when you step into the real world, shit is different. Everybody got their own separate agendas. Now, like I say, I don't know if he talking about as far as niggas rocking with the ops. I don't know if he talking about, I mean, what happened to him in Cali. But it's a possibility. And I think this might be one of them situations where at the end of Menace, you heard Kane say, I done did too much to go on and too much to turn back. So I don't know if this is going to work out in Quando Rondo's favor. Like, I get it. I hear you. You feel me? Everybody gets to a point where they just feel like they have enough. But that don't mean the people who you beefing with, your ops, which y'all like to call it, is going to feel the same way. They might not have that same sympathy. So I think what we just witnessed with Quando Rondo, or what we are witnessing in real time, is he dug himself in the hole. Maybe it wasn't his problem. Maybe it wasn't his fault. Especially when it came down to the King Von shit. Like, I don't know what he did to cause that situation. But it happened how it happened. That's how it went down. And now he in this hole 6 feet deep. And he 5'7". You feel me? It's too deep for him. He drowning. And I think he feel like he got enough. I think he feel like he had enough, man. And then he got to worry about the dudes in his neighborhood. His homeboys. I'm sure he got some phone calls. Yo, you talking about me? Who you talking about? So I think it just might be bad timing, man. I think if he felt like this, he probably should have just kept it to himself and just moved accordingly. Everything don't got to be out in the open. You don't always got to let people know your next move. It's like you playing cards. Sometimes you got to hide your hand. And what Quando Rondo did was he just exposed his hand to the world. Acting out of emotion. Now, I hope this turned out for him, man, because I don't want to see that boy get hurt. I mean, I don't want to see. I don't like that shit. I don't get a joy or motherfucking excitement, or I don't look at this as entertainment when you're dealing with people real life in real life situations where people have died. That's fine. There was no coming back from that. Like I say, it's so much to worry about. He got to worry about the dudes in his neighborhood, his homeboys who he obviously cutting off. He got to worry about the people he beefing with. And he got to worry about the gang he claimed. Because that's 3 separate entities. That's not the same. So, all right. You waving the flag. You giving up. You want to change. But do they feel the same way? And this is how it goes in the streets daily. Because everybody get to that point where it's just like, I had enough of this shit. But can you really have enough? Especially when you still stand in the place where all your problems are. And that's not for Quando. That's just for anybody watching. This shit real. What Quando Rondo need to do, if he really want to nip this shit in the bud, he going to swallow his pride, probably make a few phone calls, and yeah, see how that shit work. It's worth a try. Can't worry about being a bitch all the time. The toughest niggas is in the graveyard. The niggas that live is the niggas that let shit slide. Let me know how y'all feel about this shit in the comments, man. Like I said, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and I promise you ain't gonna hear this talk nowhere else. I'm out.
Hey, Baltimore, Baltimore, bitch, I'm reppin' Baltimore. Young street nigga, dope boy, I come from Baltimore. Baltimore, Baltimore, young niggas be shining on them dirt bikes, we be wildin', sellin' scramble all the houses. About to hit the block, you know it's trapping time. Gotta watch what I say, cause they might tap the line.